Hello guys and welcome back to my Rome 2 Total War with me playing as the Rise of the Republic DLC and we're playing as Rome. If you haven't checked out my previous episodes in this playthrough so far, I do recommend that you go check them out, especially the last couple, just to kind of get you brought up to more or less where we are. But I will kind of explain it a little bit anyway because it is very important with continuing on. So the main thing right now is that yeah, we're at war with... It all kicked off, basically, last session. So, basically what happened is my ally down here, Hernicy? Oh, whatever they are, anyway. I shouldn't really say that about my ally, but who cares? Yeah, they had been... They're an alliance with me. They got declared on war by the Tarakuna, these guys to my north. Because of that, I then got asked to defend my allies, which I then accepted, which has then dragged these guys into war. And they own quite a lot of territories, you can see here. They own quite a lot of... They're probably one of the strongest... Apart from me, they're actually maybe a bit stronger than me at the moment. So yeah, so there's that going off right now. They do have a couple of defensive allies, and they do have a couple of military allies, but they haven't called them in just yet. I do think they will call them in the future, though, at some point. And then if that's the case, then I will call the rest of my allies in to have a bit of war with them. Right now, it's pretty much kind of even peggings. I think if they do kind of come in, they'll kind of annoy the Sabines and the Equai because they're not involved just yet. I do have a few allies I could bring into this, but I just didn't want to for the time being. So got the Venite up there as well. So we'll see how that kind of goes. And I am also at war with these guys on the Corsica. They actually declared a war on me, so I don't feel like it's very much of a bad thing. But yeah, they declared on me. So at the moment, I've got an army and a fleet over there. I took the southern settlement down here, Pallas. Just in the process of trying to convert it all across. But I'm trying to go for the Illyria now. Illyria. And then finish off taking the settlement. And then basically domino across and jump. Basically like island hop, basically. Take this island and then move on to back onto mainly the Italia Peninsula. Then hopefully my other armies can move up and deal with that. I am tempted to move an army that I have all the way down here to come up and deal with this as well. Because it is just sat down here. It's not a strong army, but I feel like sometimes it's better to be able to move an army up, especially at the point of at war. So yeah, it's trying to make decisions, really. And I do have a couple of armies already nearby. I've got this one that's moved up from the south already. I do have this army here surrounded by bloody agents. And I have another one sat here. And do I have another one over this side as well? No, I think I brung it across. So I'm kind of like trying to decide where's the best course of action. Do I want to finish Kursk first, then push on to take these other settlements? Or do I want to try and push very quickly and stop them bringing their armies down? It's kind of a hard one at the moment because who are they? I think they're only at war with 2 people now, so they'll have to bring their armies down. Yeah, so they kind of finished off in the north up here with a lot of people. Yeah, so they control everything apart from I think there's one territory up here. This guy, I think I don't know who owns this one, but I feel like if I can kind of push very quickly, we can take a lot of these summits because I need to do them for objectives anyway, which is the kind of big thing. But before we get on to that, I do want to actually kind of not call some people out or give shout-outs in general, but I do want to thank people who have been, you know, leaving me comments on my videos. It is absolutely fantastic when people do show support. Again, if you've got any suggestions or anything that you want to more or less give me a kind of idea to, then it is absolutely amazing when you do that because it kind of it shows your support. It gives me more emphasis and the kind of vigor and the enthusiasm to keep doing more and more content, hopefully on a more regular basis, because at the moment I'm kind of hit and miss with a lot of videos, but it is absolutely fantastic to see. So I've had some amazing comments one off Tom. He just said amazing video, keep it up. I also had one off Vasu, who was just about asking me if I could potentially play another game, which I might do in the future depending on how long this takes. I also had another one off Sanja, just obviously talk about some of the Roman history, because again I do like to try and make the episodes a bit more educational with some stuff that I do know, although I don't kind of make it out to be like I know everything. And then there's some obviously previous comments from people from a while ago, Emeros, who just left a couple of comments, but it's just one of the ones that it's just yeah, it's nice, it's lovely to see, and I'm just going to keep, if you leave comments and you know, even if they're not the positive comments, even if they're negative, I'm still probably going to give you a shout, just the sense of that it's nice to... Positive criticism, I always feels like criticism that you need anyway. You know, criticism is a gift. It should be also taken what it can do. But I would recommend that you guys kind of leave as much comments as possible, because it does help me a lot. Kind of gives me an idea what you guys want to see. Because if you don't say anything, you don't like the videos, you don't leave comments, I then have to take a guess of what you want me to do. So I do want to more or less emphasize that out. But anyway, get into the game. That's what I always want you to play right now. So what's the best idea? Well, I want to try and sort out this left side first on Corsica. I think that's the kind of big thing. Now, there is a fleet here that's tagging along. It does have not as many ships. It only has 9. I have 17, so I'm pretty much nearly double their size, although I do have at least 3 ships that are badly damaged. I have 2 ships that are partially damaged, and then the rest are fine. But I do want to take that out so it doesn't try and come back and take this bottom settlement. So I think that's probably the better case. Actually, how's this settlement doing on terms of... It's got no garrisons. Yeah, I definitely want to finish that off now before it has a chance to cause any problems. So let's attack this fleet. We're in a much better position. We're probably going to lose these 2 ships right here, but that's fine. I don't really need to do any kind of idea, so let's just go and let's do a balanced defense. Yeah, wow. What? Whoa! Well, I lost a lot there. That's well, I mean, we killed most of the fleet though, so that's good. Let's release the captives, get them to sail off into the distance. That's kind of put me back a little bit though, because it means I'm gonna have to go back and heal up, which is a bit of a shame. So let's go back that way and do that. I wasn't expecting to lose that many ships. I forget ship combat in this game is very unforgiving in a lot of it. I wonder if I get in, will I be able to heal? Yes, there we go. So I can heal up next in this turn. I can also recruit some more ships eventually as well. I also want to change this across into a harbour quickly, so I can at least get some... because at the moment it's a military harbour. Actually, let's have a look. Yeah, so if I change across into a military harbour, at least then it kind of gives me... I think I get some garrison from it, so that's the kind of thing I want. So until then, I need to change that out. So let's get rid of that. I will sit here with my units in a fortified position just to let them heal. Just for the time being. I want to see where these ships go, because he has got quite a few out here. Although I've got a feeling he's probably going to bring these units back. I mean, I would anyway. The only thing you can't tell with a lot of these ships are if they're regular fleets or if they're actual troop fleets, because there's not really much way to distinguish. I guess the name's a big one. He's a general, so that's kind of idea. Okay, so he has got lots of units here. So he may bring these back into some kind... I mean, he can go all the way up to there, and he can go to there. So I can actually wait next turn, then siege this settlement down. Okay, so I've got this army moving up, so that's fine. Let's go up to Vey for now. I did lose a couple of units here, which is a bit annoying, but that's fine. Again, this is the problem with agent spam in this game. It's so much fun. Who do I want to get rid of more than anything else? This guy or this one? They ain't got the stars for some reason. That's really buggy. Let's take out... I think I want to try and get this guy dead if I can possibly get rid of him.
I will give them passage.
Wow, no, my spies got wounded instead. 3% chance is probably not going to end well. No. This is one of the problems you have with a lot of units. Let's get my other veteran out here, because he's got 18. So he's got a better higher chance. 18 authority. Hopefully we can deal with this guy. Oh, he's wounded. So that's good. So I'll stop him bribing my troops for the time being, which is fine. Because I lost a couple of units. I don't know which ones I lost. I think I lost a couple of expensive units. These Ennis Principes, which is never good. So I think I just need to sit and recruit for the time being and just try and get some units back up. The Croates are still here. Let us get some... Actually, I probably need some more Principes in terms of... Oh, actually, I can't get any. Wow. Not in the right settlement, I don't think. Oh, God. Question, like, what armies do you buy? What do you get? I mean, I could recruit some mercs. Get some hoplites, but they're actually kind of shit, in all fairness. They're not the best units in the world. I do need some more spear... Oh, no, I've got a Astarte, so I guess they kind of count as spears. So I guess I could just go for some more stronger units. I mean, I could get the Principes, which would give an extra one of these. Plus, they have more strength. Oh, well, look at that. Yeah, let's get another one of them. And then get 2 more of these. And then that'll kind of cover us up for this turn. We'll get quite a bit of money next turn anyway. I'm going to move this army up to defend on this bridge if possible. And then we're going to push next turn because we need to have both these armies take this main settlement, and then this one can kind of go and take that one. And then we're going to see where I'm at. Because hopefully my allies kind of move up as well. That's what we want from this. He's moving armies from the south upwards, which is good. And then we'll see what happens. So, anyway, that's been enough for that turn. That's gone long enough. Okay, Massilian's Resources. Merchant from Massilia offers a few ships of rare resources at a very affordable price. Yeah, I love that. Had a raid, wherever that is. Okay, we've had an alliance broken. Oh, yes! Nice, that's what I definitely want to see. Oh, I could call them into this war. That'd be absolutely fantastic. I've also an evasion that's recovered, which is good. He tried doing some subversion though, so I want to get rid of him now. Okay, so let's try and get rid of him. Plus I've got my ally here trying to help out as well, which is really good. So let's get rid of you, if we can. I think I need to bring my dignitaries up as well, so okay, he's been wounded. Killing agents in this game is very hard, apparently. Okay. I need to bring some dignitaries across. I do have 2, I think. Although they're going to take a many turns. Probably going to die before they have a chance to get up here. Where have my agents on here? Yeah, I've got this one down here. I don't think I really need it down here anymore. I think we're quite stable at the moment. So let's bring this agent up here. It's going to take a while. And then this one as well. It's good to keep them around and keep them at good strength because they become very useful as trying to stop them, their kind of spamming. I mean, look at this guy here. He's decided to show his face, so he's trying to... Yeah, they heal very quickly, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, so we're healing up nicely now. Not very well, though. I guess we need to get this harbour up and running. So if we get this to a military wharf... This one then start giving garrison. Oh, wow, they actually give an instant garrison. That is nuts. Do I actually want to continue that some more? No, I actually want to keep some resources alive. This army has recovered most of its men, so I think now we should be able to siege this down. What's it got? Principes. Oh, no, that's not it. Etruscan heavy hoplites, city guard. I think we can go for that now. We need to take this settlement quickly, so let's try and force them into a situation which they won't be able to survive from. I don't have a battering ram for some reason. I have a galley, but no battering ram. So I can't break down the main gate. He has a lot. Look at all these. What's these? He's got a veteran there. He's got a dignitary. He's got another veteran. I feel like I just need to go ham on them at the moment. Oh, actually, saying that, can I get... I don't mind if these guys lose, but I do want to try and call them into this war.
And attentive audience for your speech.
Come on, please join this war.
And I will answer.
Yeah, not yet. Okay, so we just got to wait. It's nice that his defense alliance is gone, so maybe if we kind of deal some damage to them, we might be able to help out at some point. But for the time being, that's still good anyway, because it means that he won't kind of join in on this war. Okay, let's move forward. Let's see where we can go. I do want to send a spy if I've got one, but my only spy I had's dead. Although I can actually make some more. So let's... Oh, I can't. I can't even recruit spies. That's how bad I am behind in tech. We're going to finish that off. This dignitary is going to cause problems, I think. Let's... Before he has a chance to do anything, let's put this under siege and deal with it. Feel like it's probably the better option there. It hasn't got much garrison, I don't think, either. Right, it does have some, but not many.
Get this siege in place at the double.
And then let's just back it up with another unit here. I feel like if I have 2 lots of units, this is going to go a lot better. Yeah, there we go. It's well in our control. Yeah, that'll work. Take the capital, plunder it. That gives us a foothold, and at least then I don't take attrition this turn with these units. I haven't took any damage, to be honest. Wow, look at that. That's nuts.
We'll soon have the enemy on the run.
And then this army then can move up this way and help out taking that settlement if it needs to. Should be good.
Onward to glory, boys. Anything else?
Okay, General. You need a recruitment, so let's level you up some more. So you're definitely a General. I mean, I could take it this turn, but I think we're just going to sit here and wait for the time being.
Dig in, men. We'll be here a while.
How can I help?
Bring these guys. Okay, he's going to help with that. That's cool. I'm just going to get rid of these bloody dignitaries. Ugh, hate them so bad. Let's move. I mean, he's bringing this fleet down, but that's under siege, so that should help for the time being. I'm just trying to think what would be a good idea. I guess I want to try and get this under some kind of control early on. So let's... Ooh, that'll take a lot of food away. Let me get rid of... I guess food. That's military. Don't really need this state right now, I don't think. So let's get rid of that, and we'll improve this up. Because that's always a good one to have, just because it gives you the... I'm actually saying that. It's not the better one, is it? Oh, I guess it's the only one I can really do. I thought I might have been able to have a different village, but... It doesn't really give much public orders, does it? Is Rome different in this game? Yeah, I think Rome's the only different one with Capitoline Hill. Oh, okay, fine, fair enough. We'll take that one on, and then we'll upgrade that next turn. We'll change that into a temple. That gives us some cultural affinity and be able to convert the population. These I'll just leave for the time being because they're not doing too much damage. They don't give us anything, but it's not... And again, I can change the food later down the line. And while this fleet's here healing, it's a good option. I just need the this change over, but we'll have to wait. Got this fleet coming in. I don't think he'll be able to get here this turn. Neither this one will. But I think next turn I'll be able to take out this anyway, so that's fine. Okay, so we've got an enemy wounded. That's what I love to see. Oh, we've got Massilian request as well. Council of Massilia sent him asking for help in order to complete a grand temple in time for some upcoming festivals. Massilia requires initial workforce and you will be paid in full beforehand. What shall we do? We can send civilians, we can send skilled engineers, we can send nobody. Let's send some skilled engineers. I think it'll give us a negative, but we should get a better positive in the long term. Another enemy's been wounded. Okay, so you tried bribing. We've had an harassment. That's fine. But a spy that's recovered. Veteran that's increased in rank. Oh, cool. Nice. Let's try and get rid of this fucking dignitary now. It's just sat here. Try and see if we can assassinate him.
The wolf is at the door. How can I serve Rome?
He's increased in rank, which is good. He's wounded him. Yes. Good champion. Let's move you over this way. The spy's here as well, so that'd be useful to have, I think, in this direction. So let's move the spy up.
As you command.
My sword is yours.
You can come up as well, I think, now. To here.
I'm with you.
That's good. So he actually has an army sat right there. We could probably take this with both armies. I think that might be a very good idea here. We do actually have this completed now, so let's just make sure we do that before we do anything else. Did he move his army? Because he hasn't. That's surprising. So this settlement's going to fall relatively easily, I think. Or maybe not. Wow. Apparently, this is a strong settlement. I guess we'll keep waiting.
Lay siege.
Okay, that's surprising. I figured that it would fall a lot easier, but we might have to take control of that battle and try and take it the other way. I guess once we get some more siege equipment, that should be a bit easier. We've taken the settlement, so that's fine. So we're doing that. We could actually double hit this settlement now, but I feel like if I hide units around, we might be able to bring him in a little bit easier. So let's go here. Let's go in ambush.
We'll soon have the enemy on the run.
Let's move ambush here. I want to try and see if I can bring this army down,
Awaiting orders.
if possible. I can't really get anything off this army at the moment. We're still waiting on this upgrade, so it'll have no garrison. So if I move an army away,
These are forced to be reckoned with.
he doesn't see it, I might be able to draw him into a battle, but this army's based out as the garrison at the moment, which is okay for the time being. Have we got anything else going on? He's going down the coast, but I'm not really scared of him. Got these dignitaries moving up, but that'll take time. I really want my ally to help out here. He's the one who's been declared on. He's like not really moved up with units. Although I guess I could tell him to do something. So, it's not the one I need. This. So if I kind of ask him to move up, kind of like come to this settlement. I do need them myself, but if an ally controls them, it's not too bad. But if I kind of say to him, "Oh, can you help, please?" Be nice. He's got a spy right there. It's fine. I actually want to increase that some more. I think I'd really need to start getting the food moved. So let's get these kind of changed around a little bit. So if we get the agriculture and food on there, plus it gives replenishment, which is a good one. And then if we kind of like knock some of these buildings down as well. Can we change any of these? No. A lot of these you can't just change to anything else, which is a bit of a shame. So I guess I'll knock down the military building. God, jeez, minus 14 food. What's that about? Wow, that's expensive. Oh, hold on. I forgot something, as always. I should really check these before I go. So we've had the upgrade, haven't we? Morale of enemy units in a local region. Might be a good one, actually. So we have him. We can actually attach him to an army, and he can give better melee. So, plus, he levels up as well when he's doing that, so that might be useful.
I am Rome's champion.
Yes, you are the Rome's champion. Massilia trading rights. The Council of Massilia asks you to grant exclusive rights to their merchants to trade in your lands. You would still be free to trade with others, but Massilian goods are to be state approved and preferred as long as the contract lasts. No, refuse that. I want to be able to trade with who I want, not have them kind of like taking priority. So we completed research, which is great. Allies confirmed the target, which is fantastic. We've also had my ambush that worked fantastically. So yeah, he tried marching down here. This is what the double swords in the little X cross here. He got attacked by this army and lost majority of his units. So that means he's weaker now. I sent a second army down, but I feel like I can now really do my way with kicking his bum. I mean, actually saying that, what's his garrison here? I mean, if I send this army in, I think he won't be able to survive. So we move this army down. Move this other army in. I think he will be able to run this turn. I could be wrong though. No. Okay, so because he's ran already, I mean, we can just instantly kill him. So this will be fun. We'll take a 96% accuracy rate, I guess. And the garrison gets destroyed as well. So that's even better. Yeah, garrison wiped out. And then let's enslave them. And then we should be able to take this settlement next turn. I should say, we should be able to take it now. Oh, let's take it. Yoink. So because we took... Oh, wow, here comes the armies. So, yeah, even though we had an army sat there, I was still walked into the settlement, so that's good. Let's have a bit closer. We'll have the spy move up, just to kind of give us a bit more of an idea what's going off here. And we'll put this spy on to basically spy mode. Oh.
How can I serve Rome?
He's still around, which I don't like. He's trying to bribe this dignitary, which is never too good. He's actually quite a weak dignitary, so let's try and see if we can get rid of him first. Look at that money! Where's that all come from? Why did I get 32,000? I wounded him. Let's put him into there. How strong is this guy? He's level 8. Try and see if we can get rid of him. Okay, no. My veteran got wounded. Ugh. Just a wound. It doesn't hurt. I've just been stabbed through the chest.